Hey guys, so a really long time ago someone requested my favorite drugstore brushes video, some cheap brushes. Not all of them are available at drugstores, but yeah, I think she just wanted cheap brushes. All of these brushes are from a combination of drugstores, online, brushes from Walmart. Walmart is a great place to get brushes if you don't have very much money. They cost $2 on average. One good brand is called Tag on it. That's how you can tell. They usually store them near the bath products. Lip brushes from there. It's just called the lip brush. It doesn't have any fancy number. Yeah, it's nice and thin, and it's a synthetic brush. That's why a lot of these products are cheaper. It's because they're synthetic. The reason why some MAC brushes are expensive, there's two reasons for those prices. Number one is the brand. It's MAC, it's one of the top makeup brands in the world, and it's a very high-end brand, so that's why it's really expensive. Number two is because a lot of those brushes have animal hair in them, and animal hair, not everyone likes animal hair, but like if you feel it on your face, it is just so smooth. Like, wow. So smooth and soft. But yeah, like not everyone can afford MAC brushes. I try to buy them when I do have money, but that's not always the case. So yeah, great $2 brush from Walmart. This next brand is for those of you who live in Canada. It's a great brand for those of you who want to get really good quality brushes but can't exactly afford MAC. A lot of these, every Canadian knows this brand. It's called Quo. Stupid light, so much light. Okay, Quo, Q-U-O. It's a Canadian makeup brand. They have, like, some of their stuff is a bit more expensive. I forget how much these brushes were, but they were cheaper than MAC. That's all I can remember. This is an eyeshadow brush. I've had this since I was 16. I'm turning 22 this year, so this has lasted like 6 years, which is amazing. And I've had this since I was like 17. So these brushes last a really long time, and they're also really inexpensive. The thing, like, I'm very germophobic, so I wash my brushes as much as possible. And so that's why these stay good for so long. Like, for some cheaper brushes, you might find that they fray easily. So you really have to take good care of your brushes regardless of where you buy them. I find that I take best care of my MAC brushes just because they're so expensive. But I still take really good care of my cheaper brushes. And another great place to get cheaper makeup brushes is Coastal Scents. Coastal Scents has really good brushes. This is a duet brush. It has brushes on each end. There's like a small eyeshadow shader brush and then a little pencil brush. Like, these I would use if my MAC brushes get really dirty. Like if I'm blending colors that don't, like one is lighter than the other, I usually change brushes. This is like a MAC brush, but you notice that these brushes are like lower quality than the Quo ones. Like, this is a bit more stiff than this one. This one is just like, yeah. And these actually don't fray too easily, which is good. It's just like they're kind of flimsy. That's my only reservation about these brushes. But they do the job. They blend everything really well. And yeah, this is the Coastal Scents 218 Blending Fluff brush. It's really fluffy, and like, you don't always want to have like really stiff brushes because that can hurt your eyes. I really like this brush because it's really soft and it really blends things in really well, and it doesn't scratch my eye out. I find some MAC brushes to be too stiff. Yeah. So yeah, those are really good, amazing, cheap brushes. Oh, and another great place to get brushes is the iMatch show, because you can get brushes there for $2, like $2 brushes, and they're great quality. My sister bought a fan brush and it was animal hair too, and it was like $4. So yeah, hit the iMatch show or any other makeup show for really good quality cheap brushes. Other good websites are Crown Brushes. Crown Brushes actually is one of the brands that's at the iMatch show when I went. So yeah, check their website out. Elf is another brand that's online. Eyeslipsface.com. They have really good brushes too, and they're like $1 or $2, $1, $2 or $3. Most of their makeup is only $1. So if you don't have access to a credit card, just ask like your mom or your dad to get you like cheap brushes online for your birthday or something. So yeah, that's all I needed to add. Oh, and if you don't exactly have too much money for brushes, you can always get text. You can just get those sponges. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a link to latex sponges, makeup sponges in the sidebar. You can also use powder puffs for powder. And your best tools are your fingers, because fingers blend things in really well. Sometimes when I'm getting frustrated with brushes, I just use my fingers. Like in high school, I used my index finger to apply eyeshadow. I would dip it into the pot, then I would just like wipe it on my eye. That actually worked well, because I would just put one eyeshadow on my eye. So yeah, you don't always need brushes. So I hope this video helps you guys, and it helps you discover brands that aren't high-end or expensive, but brands that work really well. So yeah, thanks for watching.